Okay. Oop, move all that crap out of the way. Let's see if we can do this without screwing it up. Okay, I think we're alive. I don't know how to refresh this. Let's go back this way. Am I live right now? My channel. Yeah, I don't see it, so I'm going to assume we're alive. The sound on this may not be great, guys, because I'm not sure exactly how it's coming through. This is why I'd like to see it. So bear with me for a second. I'm actually doing this through the drone. Actually, if I go like this, can I go live? Videos. Somebody's riding their motorcycle today. Oh, here we are. Boom. It says I'm live. Okay, sure enough. Let's see. Okay, hey guys. I promised this, if people have been watching. I was going to pre-record this and then just like do it, but I thought half the fun of this is actually doing it. So hopefully it won't rain on us. And like I said, the sound probably won't be ideal. But I've got my drone here, which is a Mavic Air. And I'm going to go for a little flight. We're going to kind of take a different look at the world, you know, in a sense. So here we go. I'll try not to get run over. So I'm going to set my home point here so it'll come back if we screw up. And hopefully...
Take off.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
the home point has been updated.
there it goes.
Please check it on the map.
All right. This might be a little loud on occasion, guys. It's flying by trees, so once I get high in the air, it won't be a problem. Okay, let me get up here. I'm going to ignore you for a second so I can get somewhere safe. All right. So, I'm hearing that sound. I'm like, what is that? That's coming through the YouTube. Okay. So we're just flying out now. You know, it's funny. I was actually out here doing this earlier, and the clouds weren't out yet. And I was like, man, it's kind of boring. It is a bit dark like this, clearly, because it's getting the exposure from the sky. But when we look down on this lake, you know, we can see there's the clouds and stuff coming through, which are actually really beautiful. So we're just kind of cruising along here. Trees are just starting to give us some leaves. I'm going to go a little higher here. All right. Let's go for a cruise here. So here's the park down the street from my house. I've shot some stuff here, guys, you probably have seen, although right now it's currently closed, of course. But let's fly over towards the Hudson River. Let's see. Oops, wrong way with that. All right, here we go. I'm going to fly over towards the river. Ooh, I can feel the wind coming, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad. All right, I'm going to try on occasion. I got to keep this thing in view, so I'm going to take a quick peek at any questions or thoughts from Scotland. Hey! Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this is actually, it's very chill up here and very nice just to kind of hang out. It's surprising you can be so close to New York City and kind of still be essentially in the country. So, oh, we're getting some interference from the bridge. I won't go that close to the bridge. All right, let's come back. What I wanted to do actually, though, is I had this thought, right? Sometimes when we're kind of working, we have like a certain way we look at things, and I was thinking that like using a different, you know, I've talked about this before with different cameras, but this is now like the extreme end of this, right? Because we're basically going someplace we couldn't normally go. You know, this is essentially a completely different view than most of us would ever normally see. Even if you were in a helicopter, you wouldn't be this low. I'm currently 45 meters, which is pretty low, actually. Let's look over here. Sometimes people fish in this lake. We'll see if there's anybody out there. We'll scare them. So also, guys, of course, it's going to be jumpy because it's literally coming from my from the drone to my phone and then back out. So I apologize if it's a little jumpy. The footage from this oh, you know, you can probably hear my... Hold on, let me kill this thing. I'm hearing myself twice. I'm sure you can probably hear that too. I can't turn the volume off. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about the crazy volume. No, I don't... Yeah, I'm streaming from a drone, exactly. Yeah, see, So, right, I work in Manhattan. I don't live there. I used to live in Queens, which was pretty cool. Yeah, we're circling around. And I mean, look at these reflections. And you know, what's kind of interesting about this is like, look at how light works. You know, like look at the crispness of the trees. And then our large diffusive light here on the lake. It's almost like an abstract. You can actually see, let me go a little lower. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. Clearly, I'm not a drone expert. I'm gonna go down lower to the lake. So I'm at 40 meters right now. Looks like we got some ripples going on down there. If I crash this into the lake, it'll be epic. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll go 20 meters. I'm not gonna get too close. But look at how just the ripples in the lake look. And then you got some smooth areas over here. Oh, we're losing the signal a little bit, sorry. I'm probably too low. So I gotta make sure I'm pointed at the thing. It's kind of, there's some trees between me and the drone currently, so I think we're getting a little bad signal. Let me go back up in the air. What's nice about this area, being able to fly like this, is, you know, you don't want to fly these drones over people's heads and stuff. It can be dangerous, but like there's nobody out in the middle of the lake, of course. So it really allows me to kind of come up here and just see what we can see. Man, I may have to upload this after in 4K because I should be recording, I guess. Let me record this so we can actually have a 4K version. Actually, I'm in 1080, but that's fine. Oh, yes. This looks good. That's pretty neat, though, huh? All right, cruising by. I'm gonna go somewhere safe so I can then look and see if you guys have any thoughts or concerns here. Seth's chilling out. Yeah, the sky reflection is so cool, right? How far can I fly? This particular drone, I think, goes 4 kilometers. But I mean, you got to be able to see it. So, yeah, I mean, these are great. And this one here, well, any of the DJI drones are great, but the Mavic is just fantastic. It's like pretty inexpensive and just the coolest thing. Yeah, let's go cruising down the road. You can see there's a truck parked there. You guys can probably see that. See him? Oh, strong interference. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna go a little lower. I'm not gonna get too low because there's some big trees here. Yeah, a lot of hikers around here because this is actually the Appalachian Trail. Well, not that. That's just a road. But so you can see. Oh, here comes a car. We'll see if we can hear him as he goes by me. Actually, I think he might have already gone by. I'm trying to see where he is. Yeah, he's already gone past. All right, kind of cruising this way. This is beautiful in the fall. Oh yeah. But like, you know, look at the. Here we go. Let's get a good angle here. Something interesting, right? All right, let's fly backwards. Nope, that's down. Here we go, backwards. And you know, look at our different textures and stuff that we can see. And the thing is, you don't have to have a drone. Obviously, go out and buy a drone because everybody should just have one because why wouldn't you have one? But, you know, this is the kind of thing, like these kind of abstracts are the kind of thing, too, that you can get when you do, you know, like macro photography. Like macro is fantastic for this kind of stuff, for seeing things you don't normally see. You know, I'm not normally flying above the tree line by this lake. And you're also not normally seeing things really, really super close like you do with macro photography. So I think that's another way to kind of observe. And by the way, look at the trees in the top, right? Here, I'm gonna go up. You see how they're shrinking? It's all about my angle, right? And then when I come lower, and this is basically how reflections work. So everybody who ever asks about, you know, getting reflections in and out of things, I mean, look at how the reflections are changing on the water by my height. I'm going up and down, and you can see they're stretching now. Because the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflectance, as they say. I should probably take a picture of that. Hold on, let me take a picture.